adventure, and the play is entitled International Affairs of the Heart. Here on the set of the letters, I think we're ready to start. So without further ado, we present that. Thank you.
Margaret. Don't tell me it's the taxes again.
The taxes? You think I'm crying over the taxes, Theodore?
Well, what is it this time?
He left.
He left?
Yes.
Here. Drink this. You need it.
Can't just drink my cares away anymore, Theodore. I'm old.
That's the best time to drink your cares away, Margaret. Cheers.
Oh, God.
What did he say?
He said I'm leaving.
Before that?
He said, you don't listen to me. You don't care about me.
Is it true?
No, it's not true. I might have some trouble hearing what he's saying, but I do care about him. Theodore?
Margaret.
All right, we've got work to do, don't we?
Can you work?
I can work when I'm emotional. I'm not hysterical.
I didn't say you were hysterical.
You
I
were
just asked
saying
you
I was hysterical.
I did not say you were hysterical. You're the first person to mention the word hysterical.
You're accusing me of being hysterical.
I have not
Theodore.
accused a single thing. Now
I'm
you're
not
being hysterical.
hysterical.
Stop being hysterical.
See, I knew it.
Get it off your chest, Margaret.
Which thing?
The thing, the boulder that sits there.
I can't. Someone's sitting on my chest.
Well, for God's sakes, let him go. And if he comes back and sits on your chest again, it was meant to be.
How do you let go of someone, Theodore? Someone you love.
You tear them from you like a uprooted tooth.
A tooth?
Like a bad tooth.
Is it a surgery I can have?
Sure, but it's better if you take a monkey wrench and just rip it right out.
Oh, Theodore.
Margaret.
Afternoon.
Colonel.
Colonel.
I'll just be doing my business here.
Colonel.
Don't let me interrupt.
Colonel, you've been gone for... Colonel.
What? What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? I'd already said allow me to do my work.
Colonel, you've been gone for 3 months.
Well, times are tough, aren't they?
What?
What?
Do you understand that you've been gone for 3 months, Colonel? We thought you were dead.
2 months and 28 days, and it wasn't February. I'm well aware that it was basically 3 months. Edwards. Phil Edwards. Phil fucking Edwards.
Colonel.
Read that.
Sweetheart.
Sweet.
Oh, mwah, mwah. Oh, look at you. Mwah. Oh, mwah.
Do you like this one I picked out?
Yes, you look wonderful. The picture of propriety.
Grandmother knitted it for me.
Grandmother did.
Yes.
Theodore, look at her. Colonel, look at her.
Hello.
Mr. Theodore, do I look
This is
cute?
my beautiful Jezebel. Colonel.
Hello, Jezebel. Nice to see you again.
You look wonderful, Billy.
Thank you. Mom, I drew something for you.
Did you? My, look at you.
The best in my class.
Are.
Theodore, paper.
Colonel. This Phil Edwards fella. I have a feeling he's going to be a problem.
I was thinking that myself.
From what it says here, he's been gone for more than 3 months. Peru. Argentina. Cape Horn.
Cape Horn?
Cape Horn.
Like from Korea?
No, not Cape Horn. Cape Horn.
My,
I should have been clearer.
my confusion. Apologies.
He seems to be, from what this dossier indicates, taking the long way around the South African border by boat.
Colonel, what were you doing for 3 months?
Yes, Colonel.
Working, naturally. Colonelling.
Naturally, you mean no clothing.
Of course.
Did you see any elephants?
Well, yes, I saw many elephants, Jezebel.
Any
Once I
giraffes?
think you...
Giraffes?
Yes, many giraffes.
Mom, I want to see a giraffe.
I
I'd like to see one.
I slew a sloth with my bare hands.
You slew a sloth?
It wasn't hard.
The sloth you slew
A sloth slewer.
The sloth knew that I slew him, but it was too late.
was a knowledgeable sloth
Yes.
who was slain.
He was also Salayan,
Interesting.
a city in Nigeria.
Sure.
Did the sloth sleuth have a tooth?
Colonel, what does one do for 2 months and 28 days?
Not in February. It's the door.
Who knocks at the door?
I could get it.
Go on, Billy.
Who is it?
It's Lieutenant Leftwich.
Lieutenant Leftwich.
Lieutenant Leftwich is here, Colonel.
Colonel,
Evening, Lieutenant.
is this the office of,
Yes. Civilian attaché
yes,
to the military.
I'm here to get some papers to go see the doctor.
Oh, all right. Sit down.
Do you want me to draw you a bone?
No, darling, can I have my pen, please? Thank you. This is my daughter. I'm Margaret. This is Jezebel. We call her Belly.
Hello, Jezebel, you remind me of my child.
What's your child like?
Precocious?
Cute?
Yes.
Listen, Belly, he's here to get some medical paperwork. I think I need to talk to him, all right?
Okay.
That's what I do here. I get medical paperwork for the military people.
I lost my arm in a civil engagement in Afghanistan, and I'm afraid it hurts all the time now, and I'm looking for some kind of pain medication to help me manage it.
You said Lieutenant Leftwich?
Lieutenant Leftwich, yes, I have heart palpitations late at night, racing heart rate.
Back up. Leftwich. What's your first name?
Lieutenant?
He had it legally changed because they wouldn't promote it. Pretty hilarious.
All right.
So technically I am Lieutenant Leftwich.
Shouldn't you know it? Then they promoted him, and he didn't change his name back to Byron.
So you two are familiar with each other?
Yes, we are quite familiar, aren't we, Byron Leftwich?
Yes, the colonel was my commanding officer in Afghanistan
In the conflict.
in the conflict.
Civil
Lieutenant,
conflict.
I have a question. I'm referring to you by your title now and not your first name. Lieutenant, what has the colonel been doing for 2 months and 28 days?
I'm afraid that's top secret, madam.
No, he's been very forthcoming with a lot of information.
Yes, but is it true?
He slew a sloth, he said.
The sloth he slew.
I'm afraid I can't comment on that matter.
I need to see my friend Theodore Basil for lunch.
That would be me.
But I will be back to finish the letter. Theo, shall we?
Colonel, my pleasure.
We find ourselves in a different office off the coast of the Cape.
I think it looks nice.
You think it looks nice?
It looks nice.
With the same tone and the same cadence. You said that about 5 different other fabrics I brought in here.
The tensile strength looks adequate.
It's still the same tone and the same cadence. And the same,
It's coming undone. Perhaps we should find a fabric that doesn't.
We're coming undone.
Fine. There was one that was more like a peach.
This is
Why can you-
No, you're right. Please.
Bring news from the lieutenant. He's made contact.
Excellent.
They're combing the streets right now. I wouldn't go out till after dark.
Excellent.
Close.
Lock.
After dark.
Of course, after dark.
I'm not sneaking around anymore.
Well, not in that.
This is going on the walls. On the walls. The walls! We were supposed to be here for 2 months. It's almost been a year.
These projects take time. Long amounts of time. All good projects of espionage take time.
Take the time to look me in the eye and tell me that we are leaving here before dark. I'm not spending another night in this office that has bare walls.
Sorry. Burn this. Now, burn now. I do not like it when you talk to me this way in front of her.
You do not like it when I talk to you this way in front of her. Who should I talk to you this way in front of? Who should I talk to?
Never. Or privately in our bedroom.
Privately in our bedroom.
That is the only place.
This has become the bedroom that we are privately in.
For a month. Oh. See? The weather changes. Opportunities arise and they fall. They open.
You're lost.
It is hard to captain a ship when the navigator
Try again.
When Alexander the Great strode, when I asked you to join me, I did not think it would take so long. We are faced with inadequate resources,
Yes.
both interior decoration and in all matter of the project.
I just enjoy the truth.
Well, the truth is the headquarters has yet to call. And so we will stay here a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Till winter comes.
It's funny, when you just speculate like that, and then you say, we will stay here a month, 2 months. I've already been here a month, 2 months. I've already been here.
Are you saying you want to leave?
I'm saying I'm going to leave. I'm saying there's only one of us that they're looking for, and it's you. It's you.
I would die without you. They would string me up in the square. It would be the French Revolution all over again, with the guillotine. Do you want my head in a basket?
Yes.
Yes!
They're combing the streets everywhere. I made contact.
Excellent.
The colonel was there, just as you said.
Of course, as I said.
Of course.
He asked me about the sloth. In front of people.
The sloppy sleuth.
The slothy sleuth. Yes, he knows that he's not supposed to talk about it.
He's playing you.
Do you think he knows? Do you think he suspects? Because you know what they'll... Do you know what they'll do to a spy like me?
Calm yourself.
They'll put my head in a basket like I'm some kind of French aristocracy.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
He's chasing me!
Who is it?
Help me!
Who is it?
Help, Mom, no!
Prepare yourselves.
He's chasing me.
Come is
Tanya's not back yet.
He's in some sort of office.
Pour a drink.
Yes. Oh, yes. This. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
To the Dominican consulate. How can I help you?
I was running through the hallways. He was chasing me.
Yes. Yes.
He was chasing me. I was running, and it was the first door. I saw the light in it.
Oh.
The entire city is dark. Did you know that?
Yes, it's dark. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. It's 8 o'clock in the evening.
My husband, he's a brute.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Drink.
Oh, Do people know that he wants you dead?
Yes! Yes, he's told everyone! He's told everyone that he wants me dead! Oh, I don't know what to do anymore! I'm so sorry to break in on you like this!
It's all right. Here you are.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I'm so parched.
Just keep on drinking.
You know, you think of the rain with
No,
quench
no,
of
no,
thirst,
no,
but it
it's-
doesn't. It just makes it worse.
Yes, I'm sure you're feeling tired.
Oh, that was me!
No!
Steven, you motherfucker! I won't come home! Go away! Oh.
3, 5, Alpha Pi.
Steven! I know you're cheating on me! I know you're cheating on me, Steven!
I'm sure after all the wine that you've had, you must be feeling sleepy
And how did you get this number,
and
Stephen?
tired.
But if I did, I would tell her to get a new husband, for she is a wonderful, beautiful woman who does not deserve to be tormented by the likes of you. I have a gun!
Oh, what a fine man you have here. He's so wonderful. Look at him with pecs of steel. You must have the most wonderful lovemaking. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happened and I don't know what's come on. Hello.
Hello,
I did not even see you there.
my name is Lieutenant Leftwich.
Ah, Lieutenant Leftwich. A man of experience.
Oh.
Truly the sort of man who could escort a grieving, upset woman to a safe place.
We don't know who she is, who she says she is.
And then find out everything you can about this wonderful woman on that journey. I know that you...
You're exposing me. You're exposing me on the Colonel. What if the Colonel, she could be a Colonel's agent?
Do you understand? He's going to kill me.
It's now or
It's now. We'll all go. We'll all go, and we will visit
No, it's fine.
the Veteran Affairs office on the way.
I'll go out by myself.
no, you need it.
No, please!
With the man I know is going to kill me.
No.
We'll all go with you together to the Veterans Affairs office. There they can give you shelter.
The two of you, you'll make beautiful babies.
I will escort the madam home.
Fine. Yes.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
I'm armed. After you.
Whatever you can do.
Of course. Of course.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll make contact again as soon as possible.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Dearest Lorraine, I am befuddled by the Colonel's behavior. Only at lunch today, he said to me, though I had only been gone 2 months and 28 days, it felt like 3 Februaries with 9 extra days after. What am I to make of this? How am I to respond? Then he said to me, Theodore, you're the only one I can trust. You're the only one I can trust with the information I'm about to give you. And it was at that point that he revealed to me exactly where he had been for the past 2 months and 28 days. Lorraine, when I tell you where it was and what he was doing, you will be gobsmacked. I can only imagine you now sitting here looking at this letter in vast anticipation, thinking, when will he tell me? What will he say? What does gobsmacked mean?
Colonel, 2 months and 28 days is so very specific. Theodore.
Oh, Margaret.
Ah,
Colonel.
hello.
I was just writing Lorraine.
Oh, I'm so very sorry to hear.
Yes, we will deliver the letter regardless of her condition.
I am most eternally grateful, but I feel as if this letter is not written well enough.
You should eat paper, Theodore.
I'm an adventurer. I'd go on.
Is that what you were doing for 2 months and 28 days?
You know, it's likely you will never find out what that was, so it might be time to just let it go. Teddy?
Theodore?
Ted?
Water. Please.
Sweet Jesus, it's empty.
I'm sorry. Normally the girl fills it up. There's a few drops still in
It's
here.
not raining anymore. I don't normally do this kind of thing. I'm a colonel. Sorry, but I don't know where the water
There
is.
might be some left in this. Theodore.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that will do something.
Oh, I'm a colonel. I don't know where water comes from if it's not coming from the sky.
Your ice cream, Mom?
Darling,
Is it an ice cream truck here?
We need water.
do you know how to get water, darling?
Slow. This man is about to pass on. Could you?
Oh, darling.
Expedite
Mwah,
that.
mwah, 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 mwah.
Colonel?
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Mwah,
It's still
take
fine.
care, Mommy. Thank you, thank you. All right. Quickly, darling.
Theodore?
Quickly, pray, darling.
Oh, he's not in there yet. I must go fetch water.
Please. He'll be fine.
Colonel, 2 months and 28 days.
I hear the gurgles. Usually when you hear the gurgles, the water comes after.
I've been thinking a lot about things that you can do in 2 months and 28 days.
Grab that book on the bottom there, not the Bible, the one below it. Thank you. Oh. Sounds like you got it up.
Yes.
Colonel.
Very well, I'll have some water with it.
Thank you.
Look up the word fixate for me.
All right. Fish.
No. After that.
All right. The long bit about fish. Oh.
Hello.
Darling. Fish culture. Fisheries. Fishing frog. Fishing vessels. Flag. Oh, seems I have passed something. Fitzwaller. 5 civilized tribes. 5 nations. Fjord. Fits you.
Wait, read about fjords. I'm interested.
Was that all right, Kat?
Ironically, we're looking up the definition of fixate.
A long, narrow arm of the sea commonly extended far inland, resulting from the inundation by the sea of severely glaciated valley.
Like
Many-
a cape. Like Cape Horn.
It's the inverse of a cape, actually, but yes.
2 months isn't long enough to take a boat trip. It's too long for an airplane ride. 28 days.
Wow.
Many fjords are astonishingly deep.
I'm astonished.
I'm deep.
Glacial erosion produces U-shaped valleys, and fjords are characteristically so shaped. Do you learn about fjords in school, darling?
So far, I've learned about hills, mountains, valleys, and rivers.
Fjords are suspiciously missing. I think our schools are lacking.
Well, it's a difficult word to pronounce. I think they wait till the children are in the collegiate level before they delve into such things.
Do you think fjords are collegiate material? No. It's simply a formation.
Is it simply a formation, Margaret?
It says it's the product of erosion.
And isn't that one of the more complex things that happens on our planet?
Are you saying, Colonel, that things are more complicated than they seem?
Certainly things can be deeper than they appear on the surface.
Like a puddle.
Well, fjord, but yes, puddle as well.
Sometimes you're skipping along, skipping rocks, or just jumping into puddles, and then you fall all the way in.
What's the deepest puddle you've fallen in, Jess?
Up to my hips.
My goodness.
It's pretty treacherous.
Well, I suppose now is a grand enough time to tell you all there's a revolution on the way in other parts of this country. They don't think like we do.
I'm sorry, what?
Things are changing.
There's a revolution on the way.
There's a revolution on the way, my dears.
Oh, goodness.
No, don't worry. I'm on your side.
By what mode of transportation will the revolution be arriving, Colonel?
Buggy.
Do you hear the sirens?
Yes. Not just
Is that the revolution? Are they here?
Theodore.
Check the window. Sick?
Are we meant to be so literal? I was only joking, Colonel.
No, it's for real.
It's here. The revolution is here. They've come.
I hear them.
They're yelling.
For now, I'll lock the door. I need an inventory of all the weapons in this space. Anything that can be used to bludgeon,
One knife.
penetrate, shoot.
I have a gun, Colonel.
You what?
You were gone for 2 months and 28 days. I didn't know if I needed to defend myself and Theodore. Look at him. He can't defend himself.
I have a fancy pocket watch.
No.
Do you understand what I'm dealing with here? I've got my daughter, myself, Theodore.
It will tell time.
You aren't here.
Theodore is a ward of the state. You are not required to look after Teddy.
He is my friend, Colonel.
My friend as well, and he pays for lunch almost every time.
Listen, Colonel,
This is what we've got.
I depended on you.
It's not very heavy. Yes.
Do you think we need to bludgeon the revolution to death?
If it comes through the door, then by God, that's what I'm going to do. If it comes through the window, I'm prepared. Are you?
Well, I was until I gave you my gun.
Safety is on.
Thank you. Colonel.
If we need to write anyone, I have an address book.
Excellent. Thank you, Jesse. We're going to draw some map.
Of what,
What,
Colonel?
Colonel?
I'm not sure yet. Give me a moment.
All right.
Talk about
I can give you a moment, Colonel. I have a stopwatch.
Theodore, how is she?
I don't
I heard about it.
want to talk about it.
There was a great crash.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
I heard all the sirens.
Are we still talking?
And there was so much glass on the street.
Could
And
have
you
sworn I
tortured
said
him.
I didn't want to talk, and yet the talking continues.
why do you torture him?
It was the seats of the carriage were on the street.
It was an awful sight.
They were never meant to be on the street.
No, they were meant for people to sit in them.
In the carriage. To be carried.
Very good. Coming from the west. This, as you can see, is an arrow. I'll simply write Revo. We don't have time for me to write the entire word.
Hold on.
What was the word going to be, Colonel?
I'll take the knife.
Who is it? Hello? Who is it? Say again.
C'est la révolution maintenant!
Ah.
They're French.
Bonjour.
I
Entrez-vous. Everything's fine. These are my contacts from the French consulate. Jacques and Jeanette.
Jeanette et Jacques.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Your English is improving, Jeanette.
Merci.
Ah.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Ah, c'est une stupide enfant.
Now, are you from?
Stupide
Did you come
enfant.
from the west or the east?
Quoi?
East or west? Where'd you come from?
Why,
Tell me, what's
why do you talk to me like this?
Yes, I just wanted some information. We looked out the window and we thought maybe the revolution was coming here, and I didn't mean to be curt. I apologize.
these are your contacts, Colonel,
Yes,
from the French
consulate.
consulate.
Wasted our time coming here, saving you, trying to save you. Maybe we have wasted our time.
Why are we a waste of time?
Because you are obviously ill-prepared with a tiny gun and a small child.
Excuse me. I am a colonel in the Royal Army. I am never ill prepared. Sure, I don't have many weapons and my friends are slow, but I'm prepared for anything.
Sit down, Colonel.
Garçon de bande, c'est ici?
Quoi?
Garçon de bande. Merci de bande.
More sirens. Can't be good. Look, all I'm asking is
Commencez.
I could have told you that if you just asked.
But there is no escape. You
Margaret.
don't have a small bunker here? What about this floorboard? Huh? It is just a loose floorboard.
Good call.
Margaret, you put your gun down.
Listen,
Qualquer outro.
I come here for one thing. That was to help you. But I see that you're beyond you have a very small escape route.
I thought here, down through the woods, across the stream, and we're in Austria. What's the problem with that?
Austria. Austria.
L'Austria.
Austria.
This man is barely speaking English, and even in his eyes you can tell he thinks you're stupid.
Oui.
You're trying to get to a place that has already been taken. Okay?
Really?
And then with a child and a knife.
And an address book.
Very good. She's in school, no?
She is.
Josie's very smart.
It seems there's only one person in here that has any weight, and it is her. Now, we will leave because we have no business here but to warn you that you are all trapped. So I would figure out a way to get out. Jacques, watch. Good luck.
Please don't go. I mean, you're our only connection to information, to the outside world. Who am I to call if I pick up this phone?
But, Colonel,
We must be able to drink water. You can't take our water vessels.
You won't be needing them where you're going to end up. Okay. Good luck.
Bonjour.
Door's locked.
Jeanette.
Huh?
Strange.
Jeanette.
I think someone who was a spy would know how to unlock a door.
Oh. In our country, the locks are on the other side.
That makes sense.
You mean the outside of the door? What does she mean on the other side?
perhaps she means the other side.
Jacques! Colonel.
I don't know what to say. I thought this would be a good place to raise a family.
What are you talking about?
I didn't know it would be taken over.
Colonel, do you know anything about the revolution?
I know that it's on the way.
I don't think you know anything, Colonel!
I was gone for 3 months and... Look, I'm sorry, all right? I'm
What
sorry.
have you been doing for 2.5 months? 2 months and 28 days, Colonel!
Colonel,
I was sleeping in the woods.
What?
I didn't go anywhere. I've never
What is
even
this?
seen a sloth.
What is this?
That's a map I just drew on how we can get out of here, but apparently Austria's already been taken.
Your plan was for us to walk to Austria?
Haven't you seen the Sound of
it
Music?
worked for them.
It worked for them.
Theodore can barely contain himself. He weeps hourly.
But I have no way to tell anymore.
It's okay, Teddy. Just
How will I know when to weep, Colonel?
Just think of your rhymes. Just think of your rhymes. Here, sit. Compose one of your pointless poems.
Colonel, we trusted you. When we opened up this office, Colonel, and you were stationed here, it was for protection.
I know that.
What have you been doing, Colonel?
Sometimes a man commits himself to something and he realizes later he's made a mistake, but he can't go back. So he must only go forward and deeper and deeper and deeper,
And so you spent 2 months and 28 days in the woods.
trying to find myself in order to find us again.
Did you find yourself?
I don't know.
Camp out.
Yes,
Like
camp
a
out
Boy
in
Scout.
Jezebel, and I came back feeling good about myself, and then the fucking revolution came.
Oh, inconvenient, isn't it? The revolution's always inconvenient for you, isn't it, Colonel?
I thought these posters would help.
Posters, those are portraits!
I thought someone would come in and see these portraits and say, oh.
This guy's tough.
Exactly, Jesse.
Do you know who those are of?
Oh, they look like strong men. I'm a colonel, I don't
Those are
bother
Russian-
myself.
Those are Russian communists.
Both of them?
Yes!
Are you sure that's not Stravinsky?
That's Lenin!
Everyone makes mistakes. It's only a revolution. They've happened throughout time.
How long have you known about the revolution, Colonel?
That was why I went into the woods.
Were you running, Colonel?
They wouldn't let me into Austria.
So then why did you come back?
To die with my friends and my family.
Once you had no other options.
Life isn't simple. It's never easy.
Now it all makes sense.
Well, Teddy, I suppose we should hear it then.
The revolution's going round. If not the sight, perhaps the sound. The French are here. Oh yes, oui, oui. Let's walk to Austria. Allons-y. We'll go underground. We'll go where we can. Perhaps we'll take the strongest man. And yet, the strength that we can find cannot apparently come to mind. And I cannot recite the time. I've lost the watch that once was mine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's done. It's done.
Is it done?
It's done. The revolution's here.
You did this.
We did this. We did this for a month, a few days. Now we're gonna go home. Why aren't you happy?
I don't know. I am happy. I'm happy.
Yes, that's it. No, we're happy.
What?
What?
How are we supposed to live through this?
What?
How are we supposed to live with the guilt?
The guilt?
The guilt. This revolution is going to take this entire town, this entire city, this entire country.
This entire Eastern Bloc, I promise you, it's in Austria already. Revolution!
It's not in Austria. Austria is done.
Yes. Croatia, done. Yugoslavia,
Done.
Hungary, done. Southern Germany's done.
Is this what you thought it was going to be?
I didn't think it was gonna be so rainy. It's a little morbid, sure, to have a gloomy rain, but it's a revolution! And we helped make it.
People are dead.
The right people. Yes, the right people are dead now.
How do you know that?
It's an article of faith.
What?
It's an article of faith.
It's an article of what?
Faith.
It's an article of faith?
Article of faith.
What does that mean?
It means I believe. You're unhappy because it's taking too long. You're unhappy because it's done.
I'm unhappy because
Are you unhappy with me?
I'm not. No. I'm not unhappy with you.
Good.
I'm not unhappy.
I tried very hard to make this good for you.
I know. You started a revolution
Yes,
for me. You
for
out of
you.
love. Out of love and
Out of
adventure.
love and adventure.
What? And what?
Now we get to go back to Dominican.
And now who is going to be there for us?
They might throw us a parade. A small one.
A small parade.
A small parade for us.
I can see it now.
We brought the revolution.
A tiny car.
Yes.
A very small car.
Yes.
And you're sitting on the hood. And you're waving, and I'm behind you, and I'm walking. I'm keeping up with the car.
No, you're on the hood with me.
Okay, we're on the hood together.
Yes, see?
We're sitting side by side on the hood.
Yes.
Yes. And in this vision, the blood of the people.
No, adulation. No, blood, just adulation.
No, it's not adulation.
Why?
These people have blood on our hands.
Who's it?
Lieutenant Leftwich. The rest of us are asking that we have a new burial site, a new mass grave for all the loyalists.
Of course. And the playground, the one that had the terrible trees. Use that one.
Of course.
Thank you. Adulation! As we ride the hood of the car!
Your mouth like butter. How? How can you bury children in a playground? How can you do it?
They didn't say children.
How can you do it?
Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution!
Kill the children in the streets!
That can be anything. Yes, who is it?
Lieutenant Leftwich.
Okay.
We're running out of bullets, and a gentleman had the idea of tying everyone together and shooting one bullet through two people.
No, that will never work. We'll run out only at half the speed. Five.
Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution!
Pillage the women! Ring the shop! What are you doing?
It's a revolution.
No.
This is our revolution, see?
Kill everyone in every office!
Save the bullets for later!
No.
Virginia, what happens?
I had to burn the fabric. I burned the curtain.
Good. Yes.
Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution!
Burn the fabrics!
Burn the fabric!
I was burning it in a building. It was an abandoned building, but there's actually 3,000 school children.
Just go.
I just wanted to.
I've got nothing for you. I don't have
Virginia.
I need to eat. I don't have a check. You guys are my only employee.
Virginia. Hold on, Virginia.
Do you still want me to? Do you want me to come?
Hey. For your valuable service and to help you with your medical care. That one's a little stained. Yes.
I love you both.
Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution!
We've killed all the doctors!
Fabric on the walls. And you replaced it with blood.
Our next adventure will be better.
Just stay outside. I'll be checking this office myself. It's me, Lieutenant Leftwich.
Oh, I dropped my...
Cardinal, you can come out, darling.
I dropped my pride. No, hat. I dropped my hat.
Lieutenant, what news do you have?
The revolution is bloody. I've been in charge of exterminating all loyalists. This gives me the perfect opportunity to help you get out of the country.
Excellent.
You
You have a plan, Lieutenant?
I do.
Colonel, what do you know of this lieutenant? All I know is that his first name is Lieutenant and his rank is Lieutenant, and he came in here looking for some painkillers?
That's right. Painkillers for my arm. I lost it in the war.
Why would you need painkillers for an arm that you don't have anymore, Lieutenant?
Shrapnel. There's shrapnel embedded in my shoulder, and when it rains, which it's been doing a lot of, it gets painful. No! You have to listen to me!
Colonel! Can't tell me what to do!
The revolution wouldn't let me into the ranks if I didn't have an injury! All the members of the revolution have an injury.
You've infiltrated them?
That's right, I have. I did after serving underneath you in the Civil War.
In Afghanistan?
That's right.
Civil conflict.
You went out to the woods and, well, when you were gone, the battalion started, they started this revolution. It was your own battalion, the one you left there. And
I didn't leave him. I was excused.
What?
I was honorably... This is not my hat.
It's mine.
Colonel,
This is my hat. I am a colonel in the Royal Army.
you said you retired, Colonel.
He was a fine colonel once. He was the greatest of colonels. Until he saw too many of his men dead on the battlefield and it turned him.
Into this?
That's right, it turned him into this.
This liar, this abandoner? Colonel, it's a writing platform.
You have no idea what kind of hell war is.
Phil,
This man saw the worst of it.
Phil Edwards.
I can get you out of the country.
Find Phil Edwards.
Colonel,
Give him this letter.
Colonel, what's happening? Why do I have to find Phil Edwards? Where are you going?
It's his heart.
Hell no.
It's his
I
heart.
don't know what to do.
Live!
Ah!
Oh, you're living! No! Live!
You killed him!
Ow, I was trying to save him.
Colonel! Colonel! Jezebel, come out!
I can get you and your daughter out of the country.
What are you doing with that Jezebel?
Mother, I found it.
Dear Lord, it's going out of me.
I found it on the floor.
Why are you invested in getting us out of the country?
Because I'm Philip Edwards.
Why didn't you just take this?
I wasn't sure I could trust you.
Should I shoot it, Mom?
No.
But you haven't shot me yet, and you both have guns on me, and you could have shot me at any time. So if you did want me dead, I would have been dead already. But I'm not dead, so you don't want me dead.
Listen, I'm just a woman.
You're more than just a woman.
You're my mother.
You're a patriot and a mother.
I set up shop in this. I set up shop in this military complex. I am a real doctor. And yet I write prescriptions all day long for people with fake arm injuries. But I stayed here because I wanted someone to protect me and protect my daughter, because my husband, I don't know what he's doing. He leaves and he comes at will, just like the colonel does. Except my husband didn't die conveniently.
Well, then let me get you out of the country to a place that's better than this. A place where you can be a doctor and operate and not just fill out forms. A place where your daughter can go to school and not have to worry about if she can operate a semi-automatic machine gun.
How do you know everything to say? Philip Edwards, Lieutenant Lethbridge, Lieutenant.
Counterintelligence was my brief during the war.
Don't go closer.
All
I'll
right.
shoot off your arm.
Darling, I don't know how to use that.
Yes, I do.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
Okay.
You see, this is what kind of hell war is. It turns children into murderers. Do you want your child to be a murderer?
No.
You're a doctor. Save your daughter's life. Save it right now and come with me. I can get you out of the country.
I'm tired of trusting men. They either leave or they die or they go camping in the woods. What are you gonna do? What do you got up your sleeves?
I'm
Harmless?
You're going to put on these hats. This one. And you're going to put on these jackets. Here. All right? And you're going to go here. Give me the gun. Give me the gun. Take off the gun. Trust me.
Take him off.
Mother says so. You can have it. But I do know how to use it.
Very well. Put this on. Put that on. Now listen.
She's 8 years old.
That's
Lieutenant.
right.
Philip, what are you?
And we're going to make sure she sees 9. All right? I'm going to march you like we're going to the execution playground.
Execution playground.
But it's right next to the train. I'll put you on the train, and you'll be in Oslo, Norway, in the morning. Oh, God, it's leaving early. Damn!
Darling,
Yes, Mother.
get in front of me, all right?
Okay.
Keep that gun hidden. No loyalist can have guns.
Please.
Is this what you wanted?
It's not bad.
The people?
Isn't it nice?
The flowers?
Revolution!
There are people trying to leave this place.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think we're going to get out of here alive?
We have a car. We have the right emblems on it.
You really think we're going to make it?
Of course.
So many people have died.
The right people.
The right people.
The right people.
Dearest Lorraine,
Was it worth it? Leaving her for?
the room has been empty now for quite some time.
You know I was unhappy with it.
Am I worth it?
Of course. Of course. I left everything for you. I left a wife, a child, a country. I burned it down for you. For adventure.
I wish I could tell you quite how long, but alas, my watch is gone.
That's what you asked for. I said I'd give you anything.
You gave me so much.
Yes. Now we can be happy.
Still, the position of the sun relative to the sky tells me it has been several days since anyone has come to this room.
I was in love before you. You know this, right?
Many are, at times. I was, briefly. Off and on.
We don't deserve this.
I must confess, I am confused. My friends seem to have gone, but to where?
I was never really in love with Margaret. It was more of a childhood romance that matured, but it could not continue.
There seems to be more water than there was before, so that's good.
You know we pay for our sins.
Yes, in afterlife. But in the revolution, these things are not considered in vogue.
We'll both pay, you know.
That seems unlikely.
It's weird because I went and hid in the closet and heard a bunch of commotion, and when I came out, nothing. Oh well.
No, he writes me. She probably thinks about you, your daughter.
March quickly, straight ahead. Straight ahead. Don't look. Don't look around. Look very scared.
I don't talk to her. I don't care to.
What are you doing? Don't stand still. Move.
I'm happy with you. I'd like our life of adventure. This is what I want. I would like this. This is what I want.
You'll get us both killed. Move.
You bastard.
I love this. This is my life. I love you. I love our life together.
What have we done?
The world owes us a little happiness, don't you think?
Please, for the love of God, just march.
His father.
Don't look like that. Sweetie.
What have we done?
Sweetie.
Just I know that man.
Not anymore. Here, this train car right here. Get on. It'll be in Oslo, Norway by the morning.
Oslo?
That's right, Oslo.
Does it have a fjord?
It does.
How many fjords?
All the fjords.
Did you hear that, Mother? We're going to see a fjord. Many fjords.
I never thought we would.
We're supposed to be collegiate activity, and here I am, all of 8 years old.
It's still free there. The revolution won't be able to make it across the channel.
And the fjords.
Just commuting home.
Sure.
Long day at work, you know.
Philip.
You-
Lieutenant. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're the first man I've trusted that I can trust.
Viva la Revolution. Viva la Revolution. You won't need that gun in Norway.
Take
Hopefully you'll never need a gun again. Goodbye.
Darling,
Yes, Mother? care of me. You protect me with a gun. You gave me an address book.
Yes, I did.
You guys see that fjord? Fantastic.
Maybe we can fill it with new addresses, darling.
New friends. Maybe a new man. One that will
think so,
stay.
darling?
I hope so.
We can take our hats off now, darling.
Good. We'll see fjords and snow and glaciers.
Fjords and snow and glaciers.